I would love to talk about the electricity usage for a freeze dryer. So first you need to know that I have a large freeze dryer, and it required an electrician to come out and give me a dedicated outlet because it has a special plug. It can't just plug into a normal outlet. Second, you're going to need to know that my cost per kilowatt hour is just slightly under 0.08 cents an hour. That's very important to know. Third, what I saw in my bill was $20 increase. A lot of times you'll hear people say, I didn't see an increase in my bill, or it was $200 and it was so expensive I couldn't afford to use it anymore. Especially in Australia, they pay a fortune for their electricity usage. And I believe they get dinged if they go over so much, or they have to pay a penalty. I'm not sure. I was reading that on a forum. I can't speak for them. However, I was from California, and I do know that California is on a tiered system, and that would shoot me up. This freeze dryer would shoot me up to the top tier of the system, which means I would be paying when I moved, it was like 20 cents to 42 cents a kilowatt hour. That would make it astronomically expensive for me. Now, I ran the freeze dryer this winter nonstop, which means as soon as one came out, I defrosted and I put another one in, which means I had it going all the time. And that increase that I saw was $20 in my bill. It just wasn't even enough to make a difference for me. And I'm pretty frugal with my electricity. Like my parents taught me to turn the lights off. So with that said, take the $20 and divide it by 0.08, and then take your cost per kilowatt square hour and times it by your cost of your cost per kilowatt, and that will give you how much your bill may increase. That is the best way I can figure it out, because in the forums you hear everybody say, I didn't see a difference, or it went up 200, or it's too expensive for me to run. But nobody ever talks about the actual usage. Some people put a little meter on and they talk about how much it increased their bill, but they're not talking about the cost per kilowatt. And that's what you need to know, your kilowatt hour cost. And then you can times it out yourself to see if it's something that you would want to do. And also, because this is me, I would look at the cost of freeze-dried food and divide that. Like I could go to Costco and get Costco chickens for $4.99 a chicken. Five chickens fit in my freeze dryer. So I can freeze dry 5 chickens, which is a lot of chicken. And is it going to be cheaper for me with the energy usage, knowing that my bill will go up $20 a month with freeze drying the chicken, or is it cheaper for me to buy the chicken already freeze dried? It was cheaper for us. The financial savings was immense for us. Now, if I lived in California, I would say no. But there you go. That's all I know. And it truly is an amazing question.